Hi, how are you? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our Adventures in Hardcore Classic WoW. Last episode, we completed Scarlet Monastery Graveyard and Library, and Touch Me Nancy got some pretty good loot, so I was happy about that. I think the next time we go there, we will most likely do Library and Armory, and we'll start getting some pretty nice loot on the Warrior.
Have a good one.
Armory has some pretty big upgrades for us. All right, so we sold some stuff. We're at 48 gold. Let's check out our bank here. I mean, our mail. It looks like, got over a gold for that dagger. And we're over 50 gold right now. The gold is going up quick, guys. We are making some coin here. We're at 52 gold. 38 gold away from getting our mount. I hope we get it soon. And today what we are going to do is we're going to head down to Iron Forge. And then we are going to make our way over to Stranglethorn Vale. I'm just going to do a few quests over there. Get a little bit of XP.
King's honor, friend.
And we have our hearth here set in South Shore, so we should be all right.
Safe travels.
To get back quick if we want to do some more Scarlet Monastery. But I think we'll be questing for a little bit. We'll try to get 39. And then we'll make our way back into Scarlet Monastery once again. And Armory is going to be good, guys. And now that Touch Me Nancy has his loot, he has the staff. I mean, not the staff. He has the dagger, Hypnotic Blade. Pretty awesome blade, man. Increases damage and healing done by magical spells and effects up to 9. And then he also got... We never see this Torturing Poker. That would have been nice for us to get. But he also got the Orb of the Forgotten Seer. Increases damage and healing done by magical spells and effects by up to 12. Pretty damn good. And then in Armory, we want to try to get all this stuff, even Ravager. Ravager would be fun to get. And then once we get into the 40s, we'll probably start doing Armory and Cathedral. A lot of nice mail pieces in here. And a nice neck as well. Touch Me Nancy, that's really nice for him. Don't know if he can use this mace. I don't think it's better than the dagger, is it? Maybe? And then this cloth helmet. Yeah, that's a really nice helmet for a caster. So the final one, Cathedral's sort of a mix. It's good for casters and melee DPS. A lot of warrior loot there. And then after that, I guess it'd be Razor Fen Downs. A lot of bosses in there. Awesome shield. The shield looks cool. Shield looks awesome. Excalibur too. It's an interesting sword. I wonder if Excalibur is better than that axe that we want to get from the quest. In the name of the light. Slayed one boss so far for that, Houndmaster Loxy. Bonebiter still does a little bit more damage. 20 strength, 10 stam. It says 20 strength, 8 stam, so it's better than that. I wonder when we'll start seeing better two-handers. Cold Rage Dagger is pretty cool. Awesome dagger as a tank. For still using sword and board. I want to try to get a dagger. Sword's awesome too. We're gonna start getting decked out, guys. That's all I know. I still think, like, I know Rockbiter is two-handed mace, pretty damn good. Proves your chance to get a crit by 2%. Does more damage per second than the Bonebiter. I think the Bonebiter having Stam on it, it's pretty damn nice. I can look at loot for hours. Who doesn't like loot, right? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the auction house. Actually, I probably should turn these into bars, potentially. Wonder if the tin ore is worth more than the bars. We'll have to see. The bars seem to be worth more. Copper. And iron. We need the iron for blacksmithing. We have a bit of heavy stone on us too, which means we can make some blasting powder. I think the next time we go to Scarlet Monastery, I might just park my character there. We'll try to like unload our bags as much as we can. Put a bunch of stuff in the bank. We'll just try to stay in Scarlet Monastery for a few days. See how much loot we can get. We'll just hold on to like food and elixirs. I think that's what Touch Me Nancy did. I think he parked his character in Scarlet Monastery. What this is worth. Are they worth more? They seem to be worth more than tin. So we'll make a few. Alright, so let's get out of here. Gotta watch out here, like, I want to fall in that lava. There's the heavy blasting powder. Make some of that. We can make like one explosive sheep if we want. I'd have to get the tools out though. Running out of explosives. Look at this guy. Just hanging out an iron forge, running into the wall. Used to see that a lot back in the day when that happened to our mail. Oh, there we go. Just looking to try to sell this stuff. Yeah, back in the day when there was huge, like long queue times, like over 5 hours, people would just run into walls, see it all the time, just to stay online. Don't see those days anymore. There's like a big argument about like layering being not good. Let's put that up here. And then eventually all those servers have got layered. Because people thought it would take away the way the world would just take away from the world, and it does, but queue times do suck. You know, when you get home, the last thing you want to do is wait in queue all day, right? Oh, 5 silver each for that, 539. 837 for the tin. What the heck? The thing is, though, it increased the value of the copper, so I guess we're going to take a hit on the tin. Let's put this up for 834. Undercut myself. Oh, whatever, just selling one. I think this is like 5. Put it at 530, see if it sells. I think it was around there. You can just check the auctions. Yeah, it's 539. Anything else we want to sell? Raptor eggs, I think we want to keep, right? Can do a little cooking. Can make some omelets. The dual reinforced leggings, yeah, we're keeping those. And there's our helmet for tanking. Core stone we want to get rid of. Oops. Wow, 18 silver per core stone. Core stone's getting expensive. These people are leveling up their professions. There, all the bronze bars are selling. It's good. If anything else to sell. A lot of food here. The iron we want to keep. I guess we'll just vendor these. Supposedly they're not even worth putting up on the auction house. What are they selling for? 1 silver 9? Still better. It's pretty close to the vendor price. This is how we're going to get our mount, guys. Just slowly making coin from selling items. Our gold's been going up pretty damn quick. Get rid of this raptor hide. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Keep everything else.
Be good.
Guess we'll make... Yeah, we'll make a... Get our tools here. We'll make ourselves Getting a lot of iron now, that's good. It's only 78 silver for 20 bars. It's kind of cheap. The thing we haven't been selling is the silver, and it's gold. Seems to be going up. Funny thing is, the silver ore is worth more than the bar. Not too sure why. Let's go make an explosive sheep, and then we'll just make our way to Stormwind after this. Maybe we'll cook a couple of curiously tasty omelets. And then we'll level in Stranglethorn Vale just for a little bit. There's a few quests I want to do there. The Great Anvil's awesome, man. Like, the Horde has nothing like that. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, we'll just keep going. Let's head over to Cooking Trainer at Stormwind. We'll make these omelets. All right, here we are at the tram, guys. Spare some change? Oh, he's a leper gnome named Hagel. It's too bad, man. He has to live. He lives in the tram. Oh, this guy's doing the rat quest. Remember when we did that? It's a long time ago. At least they let him live in the tram. Like shamans, if you're a shaman, you're not even allowed inside Stormwind. TBC the shaman trainers outside. I think I mentioned that already. We still have this up here. They were all pumping last night. It was pretty good. And we went fast. I think we actually were faster with this group than we were with the mages. We only had 2 mages though last time. I think if we tried 3 mages. And also Touch Me Nancy now has an AoE ability to do AoE damage. It's going to be insane. The amount of AoE damage we can do if we get the triple mage group. Thing is, people don't really like being in, you know, triple mage. Thing is, I don't really mind doing it now, and I don't think Touch Me Nancy would mind because he already got his items, right? So, and there's nothing he really wants from Armory, so I think we could give 3 mages, or at least like 2 mages and a warlock, a try. See how fast we can go. And as a prot warrior, I can pull a lot of stuff before I actually start taking like heavy damage. And then he can bubble me, right? So I can withstand even more. Because really, you just want initial threat. And we just want all the mobs to be hitting me. And then they do the AoE. The problem was with the mage that we were with last time. They would Nova first, like when the mobs are all on me. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to start AoEing. And then once the threat switches, then you use Nova.
I supply only the finest goods.
It would be a lot of fun just playing with like three mages as a tank. Thing is, you could pull a little too much. So you gotta watch out for that. So you want hot spices. Okay, we'll cook this. Get like a few levels here. Nice.
See you around.
Should probably go slay some turtles. I think they might be a little too low for us now. So the turtle meat would take us right up to 200. And that would be great. I gotta watch out running through here, man. Might get into a fight. We already beat them up, so I think we'll be okay. Alright, so I'm going to drop a bunch of stuff off. And then we'll make our way down to Stranglethorn Vale. And it's just so awesome how Stormwind and Ironforge are just, like, they're connected. With the tram. I don't think the Horde has that with Thunderbluff and Orgrimmar. Eventually they add a Zeppelin that you can take. I think that comes out in Wrath of the Lich King. And you can take the Zeppelin from Orgrimmar to Thunderbluff.
Hello. Safe travels.
Okay, put that back. Don't need all this. Keep a stack, I guess, of silk cloth. We don't really need it. Put the tools back. Everything else we'll keep. I guess we could go purchase some elixirs. Probably need them. But yeah, the dungeons will make the 40s not too bad. 40 to 50 is usually the questing period I don't like the most. But if we're doing dungeons, it'll be pretty good. Okay, so we want to find elixir of minor weak troll's blood potion. Damn, these are expensive. 9 silver each. Used to be 5. These aren't too bad. Still pretty bad. Guess people just buy these up. I'm interested to see like how much other elixirs are. Consumables. Can I just go to elixirs? See, armor they show. Consumables. Guess I have to type in... DSM's the best to look for that elixir. Type in elixir and just look at them all. Elixir of lion strengths. Just want to see which one's a fair price. Giant growth. All the worthless ones are pretty. Here's the Agi one's pretty expensive, man. Elixir of fortitude, 90 silver each. Used to use that every raid. Elixir of agility. Yeah, they're all pretty expensive. You're not really getting a deal. I guess the minor Agis are okay, but they're still pretty expensive. Elixir of superior defense. 1 gold, 20 silver, guys. Seriously, it is worth it to make a character that's herbalism alchemy. Just so you don't have to pay these ridiculous prices. But then you actually have to do herbalism. Which kind of sucks. Let's buy a few of these. Alright. And then we'll get... Guess we'll get some troll's blood. Why not? It's going to set us back quite a bit, though. I'll spend like a gold on that. I think that's insane how they're selling those like small elixirs for like 9 silver. Alchemists are making a killing, man. I should have bought a bunch when they were cheap. We'll be back in town again. We'll get some minor Ds later. I remember when these were like 5 silver. Now they're like 10. It's like real life, you know? Everything's going up due to inflation. That's how it is, right? At the beginning of a server, everything's cheap, like dirt cheap. If you level fast and you have a decent amount of coin, you can stockpile so much goods. Like if they ever make another hardcore server and you want to make a bunch of coin, you should probably level a mage as fast as you can. And just farm. Just farm like vendor items. Just vendor a bunch of items and just buy up all the low level stuff. Okay, guys, it's all going to go up by like 100, 200% eventually. Or you could just buy gold. And then it doesn't matter. There's a lot of gold selling going on in hardcore. I think that's just the way MMOs are, man. It's impossible to avoid gold selling. Which means it's another pay-to-win game. but you can get banned if you do try it. But the thing is, like, anybody can make an account and buy a monthly sub. So it is what it is. They did a good job with Diablo not being pay to win, though. It gets slowly getting cheaper and cheaper, too, to upgrade your items and gems. Like, it's not worth it at all, in my opinion, to buy gold or coin in Diablo 4. So they did a pretty good job with that. I remember at the beginning, people were worried about that game becoming pay to win, sort of, because they were upset about, you know, Diablo Immortal. But they did a pretty good job. There's probably, I think Overwatch is another game that's not pay to win. Like, there's no point in paying to win in that game. Hearthstone's pay to win. StarCraft's another non-pay to win game. Same with Warcraft, RTS. But WoW, Hearthstone, and so some of the Diablo games are pay to win, or have some pay to win features that either Blizzard's taking advantage of, or they just can't avoid it because there's a black market taking advantage of it. Maybe that's why, like, the MMOs are kind of like, I don't know, going downhill with the younger generation. Most young generation, people that are in the younger generation play like FPS games, I think, or open world sandbox games like Roblox, Minecraft. I think Rust is also another popular game now. For like younger gamers. MMOs are like the old school, you know? It's like 25 plus. And it's because you need money to play them, right? Like, if you want to play WoW, you got to pay a monthly fee. Like, nobody wants to do that when they're a teenager. Especially when you have games that are free, like Apex, Fortnite. Pretty good games, man, for you can play free. League of Legends, Dota 2. They're all PvP games. Minecraft's pretty much free. I think Roblox is probably pretty free, but I don't really know anything about Roblox, but I've heard about Robux. So see, a lot of kids like the Robux.
Yo.
But I've heard cool things about Roblox. It's people can make their own games. That's always awesome. I used to love that as a kid on StarCraft and Warcraft 3. They'd have use map settings games, and I would play those for hours, man. And they were just made by other players. Well, Dota 2 actually came from that. It was a use map setting, or Dota was a use map setting game on Warcraft 3. And then eventually it became a legit game that is probably arguably the biggest esport in the world. Okay. Guess we'll pick up these quests.
Yo!
Warrior A, I am Krazik, Baron Revelgaz's secretary. I know everything about the goings-on in this jungle and beyond. Perhaps you'd be interested in knowing the going price on oil and ratchet. No? Looking for work, maybe? I can help you there. Okay, so what do we want? Investigate the camp.
Glad I could help.
Gotten reports of a group of hunters that have set up camp upriver in the Venture Company mining camp on Lake Nasferriti. Now, normally I wouldn't care, but probably I heard that Hammett Nesingwary was one of the best hunters there. He's certainly well connected if you catch my meaning, and you never can be too safe. Why don't you go check out the camp, Traviseen, see what they're about?
Hurry back!
Guess we're gonna head over there anyways. Yes, I do have something you could do actually. Lieutenant Doran and his followers up in the north need their regular supplies from us. They haven't been delivered, and with the trolls attacking, I'll need someone to do it. Doran's camp lies northwest of the road at the entrance to Stranglethorn from Duskwood. Give the supplies to Private Thorson. If he's not in the camp, then he'll be patrolling south of it. He'll take care of them. Mind you, if you fail, you'll owe me restitution.
Hurry back!
Okay. So I guess that's pretty good. There's supply and demand. I guess we could pick that up too. Just trying to pick up all the quests that are about to go gray. I'll try to do those for... I wonder who drops... Is this Drizzik? Is that him? No. It's got to be a goblin. That sounds like a goblin name to me. Who the heck is Drizzik? I guess he's down there. I guess he might be over here. Either down there or he's in here. See if he's up here. Alchemy supplies.
Got the best deals anywhere. Have a good one.
Guess he's down below. Sly Garrett. That's where all the explosives are. Where the heck is Drizzik? Gotta watch out taking that thing. Can actually die taking that. Sometimes it like doesn't work. First mate Kraz. I don't know where the heck this guy is. Is this him? No, it's Finn Fizzracket. Scaring Shaky. He's got to be close to this area. If we can't find him, we'll just leave. What's the quest anyways? 2 large river crocodile skins. 2 Drizzlick. I always get lost in this place. I've leveled so many characters. It's hard to remember where everybody is in Booty Bay. I think he'd be here. There he is. Okay, this doesn't have the thing.
Be good.
Quest on top of him. We actually went in there. Okay, so we have to get crocodile skins. Those are up there as well. Alright, off to the camp. Try to get all these quests done. And the 40s is a pretty good time to start questing in Booty Bay. It's usually when I like to start questing her. It's good to get a few quests done in the 30s, like the beginning quest at the hunter camp. And then the few quests we're doing here are worth doing as well. And then after that, we can do the rest in like the early 40s. But we'll probably be in Scarlet Monastery until like, I don't know, 43. And then maybe we can go arms for a little bit. But by that time, I hope we have our mount. Be nice. Cool thing is, as a tank, I don't think you can get dismounted. I don't know if it's like that in Classic. And I haven't tried that new Rumble game. I know a couple people have been playing, and they said it's been pretty fun. That's another pay-to-win game. But that's like every phone game, right? Supposedly it's like Clash Royale, but Warcraft characters. So if you like Clash Royale and, you know, you like the Blizzard universe, or the Warcraft universe, I should say, then you'll probably enjoy that game. I never really got into Clash Royale or any of those phone games. But they do remind me of those old school, like, use map settings games on StarCraft. And in a few weeks, Season of Discovery will be out. Interested to see how that goes. It's like a week from now. Just over a week. I think I'll probably play. You only have to level a character to 25. It's not too bad. I think that's kind of cool too. It makes Classic a little bit more accessible, right? Some people don't have the time, man, to level up a level 60 in Classic, man. It takes days of game time to do that. I think we've been leveling this character for close to 3 months now. And we're like not even halfway to 60. So watch out for Samantha. She'll probably beat the crap out of us. Iron deposit over there. A lot of dangerous trolls, though, this way as well. I think there's a high-level panthers as well that are stealth in this zone. Let's see if we can get this here. Hardcore classic WoW is kind of crazy. Like, if I died, I don't know if I could handle just like going again. Like right away. I've already put in like, I don't know, 4 days on this character. Yeah, we got to get our mount. 39 gold away. It's quite a bit. Could come quick. I remember the pulls back in the day. I used to do Zul'Farrak with mages, like Mage Priest. And I was playing like an Arms Warrior tanking. Because back then you just tank as an Arms Warrior, because why not, right? You don't care if you die. Oh, nice cancel.
Thank you.
But yeah, you just didn't care if you died, so I just played like as Arms. And the problem with Arms was that I couldn't group up enough mobs for them. Because once you get your mount, like Zul'Farrak is amazing for leveling and grouping up mobs. Because what you do is you just get on your mount as a tank, you just go and group up all the mobs. Get off your mount, you know, you group them all up, and then the mages start AoEing everything down. And the pulls were pretty damn big. You're pulling like 10 plus mobs at a time. Probably won't do that on the warrior, but I think we could do some pretty big pulls so we can get a group like that. And it's so much better as a pro warrior. It's like the grouping up, like low chance you're going to die. And if you do get in a rough spot, you can always shield wall, you know, last stand. You have a lot more tools to help the healer. Okay, so we're here. Looks like we have investigated the camp. Now we have to get these Crocodile skins. I think we'll focus on that before we talk to Private Thorson. These guys are only level 30, man. This is supply demand quest. Look how long it takes to get these skins. Oh, not too long at all. Oh, was this guy 31? Nice. Yeah, I probably wouldn't level his prot if I didn't, you know, have somebody healing me. If I didn't have Touch Me Nancy, I'd probably just go arms. You really do have to find a healer to make it feel like it's worth it. A tin vein up here. But it's a great combo because as a healer, like, you know, you probably would not level as Disc or Holy unless you found like a tank to level with. I assume it's kind of similar. Like your survivability is much higher with those specs as a priest than going Shadow. Shadow's a lot of fun though. Some piranhas in there. There's the graveyard right over there. People die in Stranglethorn Vale, that's where they go. The cool thing about dying on these characters, you can, when you're done, I think you can bring them to a Classic Era server. I don't know if you can bring them to the Classic Era server that you want to, though. Like, I would want to bring them to Whitemane. Swim over here. Damn it. Feeling we would... Holy... This guy would aggro onto us. He's not even attacking us. He's just swimming in front of us, trying to bite us. I guess he's hitting us a little bit. Tender crockless meat. Need to watch out around here. Getting close to the goblin camp. Oh, there's one. This one doesn't count though. These crocs are too big. Maybe we'll head over and drop this off. And then head back, try to find the last crocodile. Oh, there's one. Maybe he'll drop. Drop the final crocodile skin for us. Got so lucky with the first one. There's a druid. Bad kitty. Let's stay away from this place. If I knew where this character would die, I would never go there. I think the place where we'll most likely die is in a dungeon or a raid. Who knows? A lot of people do die in the open world. Can't catch a break over here. It's the level 30s that drop all the skins. There we go. It is the level 30s. All right. So there we go. We're clearing this up. We got the blood scalp tusk to collect. We got time on that, though. We'll get that weapon eventually. It'll most likely just be a keepsake in our bank. I never got rid of my Ravager or my Whirlwind Axe on my other warrior. I just kept it in the bank the entire time. Probably the two most memorable axes during my warrior leveling journey. I think most warriors leveling journeys those are the two most memorable axes or two-handed weapons. Private Thorson. See if he's here. I know he patrols around here. He also gets attacked by some Curzon on this road. Few quests up here.
You need something?
This is a dangerous place, Traviseen. Be careful around here. Yes, what do you want? Oh, supplies from the goblins? Strange seeing a human delivering them. Usually they send their own. No matter, you didn't touch them, did you? Good, good. We wouldn't want anything to happen to our mines, oh no.
Safe travel.
Wonder why they're not talking. These landmines will help us defend ourselves from the animal Curzon and his men. Thank you for bringing them. If you need further work, I can probably find something for you to do, and you won't have to deal with those goblins.
See you around.
Okay. There's bad medicine. We can sell
I
anything here.
supply only the finest goods.
Get rid of this mystery meat.
For the Alliance.
The heck? Private Merle. These guys are pretty deep into that quest chain. There's Jungle Secrets. Speak with Lieutenant Doran at the rebel camp.
Hey there.
Why couldn't I pick that up?
Have a good one.
I think this person's not even around us.
Good day to you.
Oh, whatever.
See you later.
All right, so we did the few quests that I wanted to do. Maybe we should start dealing with the Curzon. Not too sure where we will go next. Could be a good quest for us. I do want to fly down and turn these in, because we will hit 39 soon, so we might as well get those turned in. I'm going to go up to Darkshire and we'll fly down to Booty Bay. I really take my time with leveling up my characters. Do a lot of like unnecessary traveling. Well, it's necessary, but it's just safety, right? Like I just do easy quests, and you'll get 60 that way. Some people get a little lazy and they start doing quests that are kind of challenging around their level, or they just stay in a zone too long. And that's usually how they die. Gotta watch out for stitches here. It's hard doing this as a warrior because your run speed's really slow. Once you get a mount, it's not that bad. Oh, thanks, man.
How kind of you.
Yeah, I noticed that some of our add-ons are not working. I guess I might have to update them. But we are buffed, man. That's another good thing about traveling around the world. You get all these buffs. You run into people, right? Hardcore is it's a game where I think it's good to take your time. There's no rush. And I haven't died yet, really, in hardcore. Well, on characters where I don't want to die. I've died on a level 1 gnome practicing the jump, the mountain climb from Dunmoreau to the wetlands. And then I tried to swim on a level 1 gnome on that river, and I got attacked by, I think, a murloc. Level 20 plus murloc, and died. I just wanted to see what it was like to do it, just so we would be ready on the warrior when it happened. And we were ready, and we didn't lose the character, so I'm happy I did that. So I guess I have died. But that character I didn't really care about that character, to be honest. I had no plans on leveling him. But I think when you will die, though, it's those end game dungeons, like Stratholme and the other one, Skolomance, Dire Maul, Blackrock Depths. Can easily die in those dungeons. Same with the raids. I think it really just depends on who you're playing with. Alright, so here we are back in Duskwood. Gonna hop on a Griffin. Make our way back down to Booty Bay. I think this is faster than running back down there. I hope it is. We still have our hearth and South Shore.
Hey there.
Don't really have to level here anymore.
Have a good one.
Could go back to South Shore and level there. I'm going to be turning in all the low quests here. The rest of the quests are going to be 35 plus, so we got some time. With those quests, there's a couple 33s up here. I think these would be okay to do. Could start the Curzon quests. Could head back to Desolus. And it's a few quests to do there, not too much. But everything seems to be 35 plus now. There's some 33s. Not too sure what we'll do. Maybe we'll go and do some of the Curzon quests. Get some of those out of the way. Just want to hit level 39 before we head into Armory. I think Herod is level 40, so I think being level 39 will help out a little bit with generating threat. Don't want to be missing too many hits. The Chief's Enforcer. That's a cool staff. Stuns a target for 3 seconds. 43.5 damage per second. A lot of nice loot in Zul'Farrak. Let's check out Moradon. Just looking at weapons right now. Look at this Satyr's Lash. It's a nice dagger. A lot of one-handers in Moradon. There's a two-handed axe, Gator Bite axe. Wounds a target, causing them to bleed for 230 damage over 30 seconds. So there are better axes as you get to these dungeons. The Blade of the Eternal Darkness. Awesome dagger. But these are pretty much endgame stuff. Like anything up, like Zul'Farrak, Moradon, all this is like some nice loot in there, man. Levels, even at level 60, you're using a lot of that stuff. Nice, let's turn in these quests, guys.
Time is money, friend.
So my information was correct, as usual. Interesting. Well, I don't suppose they pose any sort of threat of interference with our operation, but perhaps they have a need for some of our excellent manufactured products.
Keep it real.
A haunted isle.
Hurry back.
Okay. Happy we got that done. It was just a quick quest. Got a little bit of silver. Not a lot of XP, but at least we got something done there. Probably wasn't worth the travel, but we'll probably make our way back up and do those cruising quests.
Yo.
My equipment is all ready to go, Traviseen. I just need those skins. We don't want to keep Riddlevox waiting, that's for sure. Not a good idea for anyone to keep the chief inventor of the Tinkers Union unsatisfied.
Keep it real.
These skins should do. Their quality isn't too important, given that they'll make up the inside layer of the boots, but it's still important that they're comfortable. If they're a bit too rigid, I'll use some tiger blood to soften it up. Tricks of the trade, you know.
Have a good one. Keep it real.
Okay, so then we got some assembly required, 36. It's good. We got those few quests done. Didn't get too much XP today, but I think next episode we'll probably get 39. And I think we'll head up here and we'll start fighting the Curzon. Yeah, guys, that is going to be the end of today's episode. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.